fly zone and a long ride home. This side, yeah, we in our zone. Crowd going crazy in case you forgot. We the wildest on the west and we coming for the top. You don't wanna play at our spot, this is our time. Heavy on the grind, to the last inning, we ain't never gonna stop. Forget what you heard, look at this run. Putting in work, got them on alert. From the bottom of the dugout, legends in the making, light it up now. You hear that? Feel it in the air, can you feel that? The sound is alive. This is our time, basic loaded, let's bring it home.
Red salami time!
It's going down, solo. Atmosphere full of mojo. Titans up, you know the logo. Do it for the city. This is for the town. Do it for the sound. Everybody get loud. It's our time. It's about to go down. Everybody get up. Everybody throw 'em up. Then we light it up. Do it for the love. Do it for the town. You hear that sound? Do it for the nation. Do it for the nation.
And there it goes! Oh, baby!
Do it for the city. This is our time. What's going on, everybody? Sam, Eric, welcome in, early viewers here. We've got Seattle Mariners baseball here in just a couple minutes from the Emerald City in Seattle. It'll be Zach Wheeler on the bump for the Phillies and Logan Gilbert on the bump for the Seattle Mariners. I'm not going to lie, I am very nervous about this series for Seattle. It will be a tough test for them for sure here against Philadelphia. The Phillies are favored by a run and a half, according to DraftKings, if anybody is up for that. What up, Star Wars? Fun fact, I love Star Wars. I'm absolutely obsessed. Don't get me going on Star Wars. I could talk forever. But welcome in, Star Wars. Also, go Phillies. We're going to let you off with a warning this time. But according to DraftKings, if you care about that, Phillies are favored by a run and a half in this game. The over-under is 6.5 runs. Is the OBS fix? Just asking, not trying to be a jerk. Yeah, so actually it was user error, Sam. So, I'm assuming you're talking about my mic muting. I'm assuming that's what it was. But the mic muting situation that I had was I had a hotkey that I didn't know about, and it was my 0 key, and I didn't know that I did it, and that was muting my microphone because it was a hotkey to mute my microphone. And every time I typed in 1st and 10 into the scoreboard, when I hit the 0 in the 10, it would mute my mic because that was the hotkey, and I didn't catch on to that until after the fact. So I figured it out, so we should be good. It was user error, it was not OBS. And I don't know how I made that hotkey, but I did it anyway. But we are set for action as the Mariners are just now taking the field. Logan Gilbert goes on to the bump. Mariners are currently 3 games back. Somehow they're 3 games back in the American League West at 62 and 69 on the season. Rangers and Astros both 65 and 66. I'm a Philly fan. Exactly right. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, it was pretty stupid, Sam. Wheeler, Nola, and Luzardo. The Keys suck then. True. Starting lineup for the Phillies real quick as Kyle Schwarber gets set to go. He'll lead things off. He's DHing for the Phillies. Trey Turner is in the 2-hole playing shortstop. Bryce Harper in the 3 playing right field. Cleanup man will be Luis Arraez. He's at second base. 5-hole hitter Alec Boehm is at first. Bryson Stott, third baseman, in the 6-hole. And then the 7-hole is Brandon Marsh, who is playing in left field today. JT Realmuto is the catcher in the 8-hole. And the center fielder is Justin Crawford in the 9-hole. Zach Wheeler on the bump for the Phillies. For the Mariners, Randy Arozarena leading things off. He's in left field. Dom Canzone in the 2-hole playing right. Julio Rodriguez in center. In the 3-hole, in the cleanup spot, Josh Naylor playing first base today. Taylor Ward DHing in the 5. Cal Raleigh moves up to the 6th hole. He's catching today. Cole Young in the 7th playing second base. Weston Wilson gets a start at third base today for the Mariners. He's in the 8th hole. No Brendan Donovan today for Seattle. And then the 9th hole will be Brock Rodden, the shortstop. Logan Gilbert on the bump for the Mariners. As Kyle Schwarber bangs the donut off of his bat, steps towards the plate. We are about set for action here in Seattle between the Phillies and the Mariners. Game 1 of this 3-game midweek set, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for these two teams. Andy, I promise not to go at you tonight. You can go at me all you want. Kyle Schwarber stands in, left-handed batter's box. Logan Gilbert ready as well, and we are set for baseball here tonight from the Emerald City. It's the Phillies, it's the Mariners. Gilbert gets his sign, the wind, and the first pitch on the way is fastball missing inside, nearly hit Kyle Schwarber. Had to bend out of danger there, and we are underway with ball 1. Kyle Schwarber, 245 hitter coming into play today. 1 ball, no strikes to him, leading things off. Gilbert winds, and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 98 miles an hour, right on the inside portion of the plate. Beautiful pitch, and it's a ball and a strike to Schwarber. Gilbert gets his sign. The wind, and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Another fastball misses inside. It's 2 balls and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Not being serious when I do it. I know you are. You can do it all you want. Gilbert gets his sign from the windup, kicks and deals. Fastball again, misses downstairs, and it's 3 balls and a strike to Schwarber, leading things off in the first. So Schwarber way ahead here on Logan Gilbert to start this game. 3 balls and a strike. Stands it back into the left-handed batter's box. The wind, and the 3-1 pitch on the way. Check swing, appeal to third. He did not swing. It's ball 4 on a pitch in the dirt, and the leadoff man's aboard here for Philadelphia as Kyle Schwarber draws the leadoff walk. Offensive ranks for the Phillies. Since August 1st, they're first in on-base percentage and first in walk percentage. But before then, through July 31st, they were 30th and 28th. So something changed at the All-Star break. Here's Trey Turner, right-handed hitter. From the stretch is Gilbert. First pitch is a fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gilbert pitching from the stretch for the first time very quickly here. 6 pitches in. Turner, 245 hitter, 17 homers, 49 RBIs. Gilbert comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses in the dirt. It was a slider. And it is 1-1. I kind of try to just make the chat more live with the conversation and everything. Yeah, don't worry about it, Sam. I love it. Bring it out. Gilbert set. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball fouled off to the right. They'll give it a look towards the dugout, and that one will sail into the seats. A foul ball. Souvenir for a Mariner fan here early, and it's 1-2 to Trey Turner. Turner stands back in, right-handed batter's box. Gilbert gets his sign, comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, misses down and away. It is 2-2. Okay, you asked for it. This is for 10 in a row. For Philadelphia? I'm assuming it's Philadelphia. Seattle got absolutely hammered in yesterday's game. Gilbert comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball off to the right again. They'll do it again. Star Wars, I am primarily a Braves fan. The Mariners are my number 2 team, if you will, in the major leagues. So that's what I feel about Philly. I think that's enough said right there. Gilbert looks back at Schwarber once, comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, fastball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout of the game for Logan Gilbert, and down goes Trey Turner, 1 away here in the first. Pickles are an abomination, a disgrace amongst food and humanity. Okay, Sam, I have a counter offer for you. You don't really like the pickles, but what do you feel about I know everybody says it wrong. Peppercinis, banana peppers. How do you feel about those? Gilbert comes set. Bryce Harper at the plate. The first pitch to him misses inside on a slider. Ball 1. Harper, 260 hitter on the season. 1,916 career games apparently. Wow. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-0 to Harper. Swinging a ground ball off the end of the bat. And foul. 1-1. Never actually ate one before. Those, if you put those on sandwiches instead of pickles, I would be okay with it. Gilbert set the 1-1. Fastball in at the knees, just missed downstairs. Gilbert didn't like the call. No challenge from either side, though, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Ooh, and it would have been a strike, barely, but it would have been a strike. Gilbert set, hitters count, the 2-1 pitch on the way. The kick and fire, fastball lined into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And getting to it quickly is Arozarena. First and second now here for Philadelphia. Base hit, Bryce Harper. 101.6 miles an hour off the bat. Do you put on pizza or sandwiches only? I personally don't put them on pizza. I know what people that do, and I'm sure they're good on pizza. I don't do that, but I love them on sandwiches. So now Luis Arraez will stand in, first and second with 1 out in the first here for Philadelphia. Arraez batting .322 on the season. He's got 54 RBIs, 6 homers. Left-handed hitter. First pitch to him. Fastball fouled out of play, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike to Luis Arraez. He's batting .232 in his career at T-Mobile Park. Lowest of any ballpark. Interesting. Gilbert set. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses inside. Changeup was 1-1. What type of sandwich do you typically put them on? Lunch meat sandwiches, I guess, is the best way to describe it. It's good on everything, to be honest, in my personal opinion. But you're not going to put it on a PB&J. Gilbert comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back on a fastball. 98 miles an hour, and it's 1-2. You're going to strike him out. Arraez calls time before this next pitch. Readjusts the batting gloves, now stands back into the left-handed batter's box. 18 pitches so far in this first inning. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball fouled off. He just got a piece of it. That might have gotten a piece of Cal Raleigh as well, and he's shaking his glove hand in some discomfort there. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Any particular meats or just anything? Ham. I'm a ham sandwich guy. I'm not a huge fan of turkey when it comes to deli meat. I like ham. I put it on steak, like steak and cheese. Gilbert set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball lined in the gap, left center field. That's going to get down for a hit. Arozarena gets to it quickly. Schwarber moves up to third. Runners go station to station. Another base hit, and the bases are loaded here in the first inning for Philadelphia. Dangerous territory to start this game for Logan Gilbert. Wheeler been bad. Well, let's hope. From my perspective, bases loaded though here in the first for Alec Boehm, who stands in, .248 hitter. Bases full of Phillies with 1 man out. Gilbert comes set. And the first pitch to Boehm, fastball, big swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Phillies offense during their 9-game winning streak, averaging 7.1 runs per game. They're hitting .321 as a team. They have 100 hits and 9 homers. Gilbert set, and the 0-1 pitch on the way misses down on another fastball, 1-1. 14 homers, 75 RBIs on the season for Boehm. Gilbert set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Sweeper that time from Gilbert. A ball and 2 strikes to Bohm, and this would be a big strikeout if he can get it. Mariners infield is playing back with the middle infielders playing up the middle for the double play. Gilbert set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses way outside, and a beautiful pick by Cal Raleigh. 2-2. I like turkey. If you put ham and barbecue sauce, it's good. That's the only way I like ham. Interesting. Yeah, not a turkey guy. Runners get their leads. Bases loaded. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bohm. This next pitch will be number 25 in the first inning for Gilbert, who steps off before this next pitch. Now he's back in contact with the rubber, gets his sign, comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a line shot towards second, fielded by Young. He'll go only to first, and that'll allow a run to score. RBI ground out for Alec Bohm, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0. So I guess it could have been worse. 1-0 Philly. Do you like walking tacos, and have you had one before? I don't know what a walking taco is. So second and third now here for Philadelphia. First pitch to Stott. Fastball at the knees for a strike, and it's 0-1. .259 hitter is Bryson Stott on the season. 9 homers, 59 RBIs. 1-0 Philadelphia in the first. Gilbert looking to limit the damage to that. From the stretch, runners get their leads off of second and third. Gilbert comes set and steps off. Everybody readjusts themselves for a moment. Gilbert from the stretch gets his sign, comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, breaking ball, got him out in front, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Gilbert looking for a strikeout to end this inning with only 1 run coming across. The Phillies had the bases loaded and 1 man out. So far, 1 run is reached, and he's trying to limit the damage. Gilbert comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses down and away on a splitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 28 pitches so far in this first inning for Gilbert. Looking to retire Bryson Stott. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, fastball swing and a miss. He got him on a pitch right down the middle, and Gilbert limits the damage in the first. We have played half an inning in Seattle. It's the Phillies 1, the Mariners coming to bat. Just underway from the Emerald City. We'll be back here in a moment. You're listening to Seattle Mariners baseball.
High fly. Left center. They're giving up on it because this is gone. 5-hit game tie, France. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All the way to the moon. Second deck coming down. Watch out below. Out to left. Kemp watching. Turning. Gone. Home run. Snare. What a play by Brash. Runs down Trevino. Crawford's got it now. Suarez now playing second. Here it comes. In between. Kiner Falefa running in circles. He's out of the base path. It's another double play. Hammered it on its way. This is gone. The first has a Mariner, Carlos Santana. Oh boy.
Yes, Sam, I have had one of those. Okay, basically it's a taco, but instead of a taco shell, you have like Doritos or Fritos in a bag, and you have the ground meat, tomatoes, lettuce, and taco sauce, and that is basically a walking taco. I would absolutely destroy one of those right now. Absolutely destroy. You own the Phillies? Who does? Seattle? Seattle doesn't own anybody. What up, CH? Welcome in, Papi Daddy Senor. Oh, and use the Fritos and Doritos bags for it. Yeah, I've had one of those, and I would absolutely destroy one of those right now. Randy Arozarena stands in. Wheeler on the bump, the wind, and the first pitch to him. Fastball is in for a strike, and it's 0-1 to start the day for Seattle. 21 games on the season for Wheeler, 10-4 record, 2.92 ERA. Next pitch to Arozarena. Misses downstairs on a sinker, ball one. Arozarena, 275 hitter. The wind, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, misses downstairs, sinker in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. 20 homers, 58 RBIs for Arozarena coming off of a good series against Chicago. Wheeler gets his sign from the windup. Kicks and fires inside, 3 balls and a strike. And Arozarena way ahead in the count to start this game for Seattle offensively. Wheeler gets his sign, the wind, and the 3-1 pitch on the way. Called strike on the inside corner. Arozarena was on his way to first. Didn't challenge it, though, and for good reason, because it was a strike. And it's full count, 3-2. Wheeler gets his sign, the wind, and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a check swing foul ball. Cricket-like swing there by Arozarena, and he fights it off. Andy, question if you actually had an enchilada. Yes, I have. I love me some enchiladas. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Arozarena. Wheeler winds, and the 3-2 pitch on the way misses outside, ball 4. And Arozarena draws a leadoff walk here in the first. So both leadoff men for their respective teams draw leadoff walks. Schwarber did it in the top half of the first. Arozarena does it here in the bottom half. Mariners immediately have a runner aboard. Wheeler been struggling. Yeah, but so have the Mariners all season long, so we'll see what happens. Just don't eat Crazy Steve's enchilada. Here's Dom Canzone to the plate. First pitch to him, misses inside. He had to bend out of danger. It's ball 1. Canzone, 256 hitter. He's a lefty. 19 homers, 56 RBIs. Wheeler from the stretch for the first time comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball called strike on the inside portion. I don't think that caught strike zone, but it's called a strike anyway. 1-1. Wheeler comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line shot in between first and second for a base hit. Harper gets to it quickly. Arozarena moves up to second base. And the Mariners have their first hit of the ball game, first and second for Seattle. And nobody out. Good piece of hitting there by Dom Canzone in between first and second for a base knock. I wonder if Crazy Steve could handle himself against CH's Andy, not meaning you, Andy. You ate my enchilada! There was no note! So now Julio Rodriguez will stand in. First and second, nobody out for Seattle. Wheeler comes set. And the first pitch to Rodriguez falls in for a strike on a sweeper. It's 0-1. Julio batting .248 on the season, 19 homers, 53 runs driven in. Wheeler comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a jam shot, goes foul. It's 0-2 to Julio. And this is about where Julio Rodriguez will chase a pitch out of the zone to strike out. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. He's down 0-2, got to protect the plate. Runners get their leads. Wheeler set, and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high drive into left field. This ball's deep, this ball's back, this ball's gone! Julio Rodriguez with a home run. And the Mariners take a 3-1 lead in the first. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Julio Rodriguez. Now Naylor squares around a bunt and fouls it off to the third base side. It's 0-1, but Julio Rodriguez gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead here in the first inning. He hits that one into the Philly bullpen. A line drive shot by Julio. Naylor at the plate, down 0-1. The wind and the 0-1 pitch stays high. It's ball 1, 1-1. Julio Rodriguez, the first Mariner to begin career with 5 straight 20-plus home run seasons. The 1-1 to Naylor. Swinging a drive down the right field line. This ball's going to get over Harper's head, and it bangs off the base of the wall. Naylor chugging towards second. The throw in is close, and not in time. Naylor dives in safely, and he might be hurt. He is grabbing the back of his head. Naylor is laying on top of the second base bag, and he's grabbing the back of his head. Did that ball hit him on its way in? As he ropes that one down the right field line over Harper's head, and he is slow to get up as he headline slides in there, and he's hurt. Taking a look at a replay here. He banged his head when he kind of dove in. His head kind of snapped down, and then it looks like he slid right into the knee of Trey Turner, who was covering second base, and it hit him right in the side of the head. Looks like Naylor's safe on the slide as they're showing some replays. Turner just missed the tag, it looked like, but he went in and hit Turner right in the knee area with the side of his head. Ooh. I wonder if Crazy Steve could handle... Oh, I already read that. I feel like you might be the only one that gets that reference. Hey, inside jokes, am I right? Andy, how you feel about Chom's ranking last night? I was with him until he put the Mariners in the bottom and he put the Phillies at the top. Naylor is still down, by the way. There is a challenge as well. Philadelphia challenging the play at second base. The trainer is still out talking to Naylor, who hasn't fully stood up yet. He's still down on all fours. He's being surrounded. Eric Young Jr. is out there, the first base coach. Dan Wilson out there. The trainer is out there. A couple Philly players as well, trying to make sure he's okay, but he is still hunched over on top of second base. Meanwhile, the play is being challenged. And the runner is out after the challenge. So I'm going to undo what I just did there. One out on the board. But Naylor still down at second base. They're checking on him. He slammed his head into the knee of Trey Turner. Now he finally gets off and is walking under his own power, but he's coming to the dugout and he looks very loopy. This might be concussion territory. He does not look like he's very comfortable right now. Josh Naylor's going to come out of this game. It's a standing ovation from the Mariner fans behind their dugout. He goes down into the dugout, now down the tunnel towards the clubhouse. So we're back ready for action. Taylor Ward will stand in. Wheeler from the wind. Kicks and fires. First pitch, swing, and a miss. It's 0-1. So we're back in action. Naylor ends up getting thrown out by Bryce Harper in right field, but got hurt in the process. So there's nobody on and one out. The wind and the 0-1 to Taylor misses outside, 1-1. Also, CH, where is he? I don't know where he went. He might be in Liam's. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in Liam's. I think Liam's live right now. Here's the wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses down and away. 2 balls and a strike. To Taylor Ward. I still like Turkey. He's a great guy. Turkey's funny as hell. Wheeler winds and the 2-1 pitch to Ward. Swinging a foul ball straight back 2-2. The count to Ward. I'm listening in but playing a computer game. Hell yeah, CH. The wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ward. Wheeler at 21 pitches so far in the first. Still only 1 out. The wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside. Ball 4. Another walk here in the inning for Seattle. Their second. And there's a runner at first with 1 away. Oh, Andy, I was asking where Chom was. Oh, did I read it wrong? Oh, you were talking to CH. I got it. I don't know where Chom is. There's a few guys that are live right now. There's quite a few night games today. And now we're going to get a mound visit here by Philadelphia in the first inning. Liam's live. Giants lead 2-0 against the Reds. That's where Zim is right now as well. I see him poking around in that chat. Sinbin's live right now doing Cubs Diamondbacks. 1-0 Chicago in the top of the first. All the Sinbin's regulars in his chat. No Chom sighting as of yet. Dr. DeLay live doing Pirates Padres with no score. So I don't know where Chom is at. He's just doing turkey-like things. I saw Fitzy's post earlier. Yeah, he's sick. Cal Raleigh to the plate after the mound visit. First pitch to him is inside on a fastball, ball 1. So runner on first with 1 out. 3 runs home in the inning for Seattle in a lengthy first inning. That injury to Naylor added some time to it here. Wheeler comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a high drive to deep right field. This ball is absolutely crushed. Way back, way gone. Cal Raleigh hits it out. Second home run of the first inning for Seattle, and it is 5-1 Mariners. Wow. He got a fastball just over belt high, right down the middle, and he hit that one so high. It went halfway up the bleachers in right field. Here's Young, who stands in. First pitch is a curveball for a strike, but Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, just absolutely destroyed that baseball. And it's 5-1 Mariners. The wind and the 0-1 pitch to Young. Big swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 on a fastball. 2 home runs in the inning, a 3-run homer by Julio and a 2-run homer by the big dumper. What a start here for Seattle. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Young. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, first base side, snared on a fair ball by Bohm. Race for the bag, Wheeler wins it. Pitcher covering first base, 2 away here in the opening inning. Zach Wheeler, first inning runs allowed, 5 tonight, 4 all season in the first inning entering today. And the Mariners have put up 5 against him on 2 separate homers, a 3-run homer by Julio, 2-run homer by the big dumper, Cal Raleigh. 5-1 Mariners. And the hitter will be Weston Wilson, who's playing third base today. The wind and the first pitch to him, fastball called a strike on the outside corner. Wilson batting .209 on the season. Not a ton of playing time for him. 4 homers, 11 RBIs. The wind and the 0-1. Fastball in at the knees, and it's 0-2. Time called before the next pitch by Wilson. Readjust the batting gloves. Good vibes in the Mariner dugout. 5-1 here in the first inning. The wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball just wide at first. Foul ball, 0-2 remains the count. Wilson stands back in. Wheeler gets his sign, the wind, and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball fouled off third base side this time, and it's still 0-2. And Zach Wheeler has thrown 31 pitches now in this first inning. Josh Naylor in the dugout talking to Dan Wilson. He's not back down at the clubhouse. He is having a conversation with his manager. The wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way in the dirt. Ball 1-2 the count. Splitter that time misses downstairs. Papacito, I'm sorry, I didn't see ya. Welcome in if you're still here. Didn't see your chat, I apologize. 1-2 strikes, the wind, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Strike, 3 called, outside corner. No challenge by Wilson. It was borderline, and that one will end the inning. But what an inning it was for the Mariners. They hit 2 home runs, one by Julio, a 3-run shot. Another one by Cal Raleigh, a 2-run shot. And after 1 full inning of play, it's the Mariners 5 and the Phillies 1. You are listening to Seattle Mariners baseball.
High fly. Left center. They're giving up on it because it's gone! 5-hit game tie, France! Oh, ho, ho, ho! All the way to the moon! Second deck coming down. Watch out below! Out to left. Kemp watching, turning, gone! Home run! Snare. What a play by Brash. Runs down Trevino. Crawford's got it now. Suarez now playing second. Here it comes. In between. Kiner Falefa running in circles. He's out of the base path. It's another double play. Hammered it on its way. This is gone. The first as a Mariner, Carlos Santana. Oh boy, and it is high. Back at the wall. Does he get him again? He does. He does. He does. Carlos Santana. One. Swing a high fly ball. It is by the foul pole. It is deep. It is deep. It is gone. Home run. Walk it off. Eugenio Suarez. First pitch. Drilled to right field. Back and gone. Jesse Winker. 1 swing tied game. Smoked. Right field. Back and gone.
We are back at the ballpark, and we're already ready for the pitch. Gilbert winds, and the first pitch of the inning is a fastball in there for a strike. Fun fact for you, as Brandon Marsh is the hitter, the announcer you just heard, Aaron Goldsmith, the announcer for the Seattle Mariners, was this close to becoming the Braves play-by-play guy once Chip Carey left. Fun fact for you, the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball misses outside, and it's 1-1. And it would have been a very trippy thing for me with him being the Mariners guy and then me being a Braves and Mariners fan. Him going over to the Braves would have been very weird for me. 1-1 strike, the wind and the pitch. Fastball fouled away by Brandon Marsh. Out of play it goes, 1-2 the count. Marsh stands back in, left-handed batter's box, 277 hitter for the Phillies. Gilbert got a 4-run lead to work with now. The wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball, straightaway center field. Julio, in a few steps, will make the catch. And there's one away here in the second. Marsh flies out to center field. So now we'll bring in JT Realmuto, 8-hole hitter for the Phillies, batting .224. 8 homers, 43 RBIs on the season for him. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the second inning, 5-1 Mariners. Gilbert gets his sign, winds, and the first pitch stays high, but called a strike. No challenge. That was up and out of the zone, but we'll take it. 0-1 the count. 96 miles an hour there. Gilbert from the wind gets his sign. And the 0-1 pitch on the way misses outside, ball one. Another fastball there from Logan Gilbert. Sitting at 35 pitches here in the second inning. 4-run lead for him to work with. Gilbert winds. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball inside corner for a strike. Realmuto thought about challenging it and then did not. Would have been close. And I think it would have been a strike either way. It's 1-2. Now a time is called by Realmuto before this next pitch. So JT Realmuto stands back in. 1-2 strikes. Gilbert winds, and the 1-2 pitch on the way misses downstairs in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Chum, it's Turkey Man. Turkey Man appearance. With his number 2 team losing by 4 runs in the Emerald City. 2-2 strikes to Realmuto. The wind and the pitch. Misses outside, full count 3-2. So 3-2 strikes with 1 out, nobody aboard in the top half of inning number 2. Justin Crawford waits on net deck here for Philadelphia. 3-2 strikes, the wind and the pitch. Swinging a high drive into left field, going back in deep. Arozarena to the wall, and it is gone. Into the Philly bullpen for JT Realmuto, and the Phillies get a run back. It's 5-2 here in Seattle. So JT Realmuto hits one out to left field. Went down and got it. Not a horrible pitch there from Logan Gilbert. It was down near the knees. Just went up and drove it out of here. Phillies back within 3. It's 5-2 and a lot of scoring to start this game. Here's Justin Crawford in the 9-hole. First pitch to him. Misses downstairs, ball 1. Bang, bong, gone. Uh-oh, Turkey Reyes. 1-0 strikes to Crawford, the wind and the pitch. Fastball, big, swing and a miss. His helmet almost came off, and it's 1-1. Crawford, 269 hitter, couple homers, 32 RBIs. Not an everyday guy for Philadelphia. 1-1 strike, the wind and the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. And it is 1-2 on a fastball. So now Gilbert looking for a strikeout. Gets his sign from Cal Raleigh. The wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball hit in the air to shallow center field. Julio is right there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So a fly out to center field for the second time in the inning by the Phillies at the plate. Crawford flies out, and that'll bring up the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber back to the dish. He walked back in the first. Logan Gilbert's hard hit rate, a little higher than the MLB average. He's sitting at 41.8% on the hard hit rate. MLB average is around 38%. Here's Kyle Schwarber back to the dish, the wind, and the first pitch to him. Breaking ball, swing, and a miss, and it's 0-1. Schwarber walked back in the first, as we just mentioned. He's hit 39 homers on the season. He's got 3 career seasons with 40-plus home runs, trying to make it 4. Just hopefully not in this series. The wind and the 0-1 pitch. Fastball inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. Calls time before the next pitch. And steps back into the left-handed batter's box. Gilbert back onto the rubber. Gets his sign from Raleigh. Nods in agreeance. Now he starts his wind, and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball towards second. Play will be made by Cole Young. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies get a run back in the top half of inning number 2. It's 5-2 Seattle after an inning and a half from the Emerald City. And now while we're waiting, let's take a look at some scores around Major League Baseball today. If it will load. Mariners raining on Phillies parade. Yes, sir. All right, games that are live currently. The Rangers have an 8-2 lead over the White Sox. Guardians have a 1-0 lead over the Angels. Cubs have a 1-0 lead over the Diamondbacks. And the Pirates and Padres are scoreless in the third inning. Twins have a 1-0 lead over the A's. The Giants have a 2-0 lead over the Reds. And then our game, Mariners 5-2 over Philadelphia. Finals from today already. The Rays beat the Tigers 4-1. Red Sox beat the Marlins 4-2. And the Nationals beat the Rockies 13-3 in a football score. That was it for the action here on a Monday. Not a ton of games, a lot of teams off today, including my Bravos, who get set to start a series against CH's Dodgers that I'm not nervous about at all. Just saying. So we are set for the bottom of the second inning. Looks like my stream's a little bit delayed compared to the Gamecast. Rodden stands in the 9-hole for the Mariners. He swings and misses at a sinker, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Wheeler winds and the pitch. Swing and a miss again. Splitter that time, and it's 0-2. Brock Rodden, 250 average. He's got 3 RBIs since getting called up a few weeks ago in that Astros series when they played down in Houston. The wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball. He pokes it away off to the left side. And it's still 0-2. Wheeler gets his sign. No balls and 2 strikes to Rodden. The wind. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. He got him on a high fastball, and Rodden's retired to start the second inning, 1-away. So 1 away here in the bottom of inning number 2. 5-2, Seattle has the lead. And already they'll go back to the top of the order, and Randy Arozarena comes to the plate. He walked back in the first and scored a run on the Julio Rodriguez home run. Wheeler winds and fires. Swing and a miss by Arozarena on a sinker, and it's 0-1. In on the hands. No balls in to strike. The wind and the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Arozarena way out in front on a sweeper, and it's no balls and 2 strikes now. Now Arozarena behind very quickly in this at-bat. The wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way, misses outside fastball, 1-2 the count to Arozarena. Wheeler winds and the 1-2 pitch on the way stays high, fastball, 2-2 the count. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Arozarena. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom inning number 2. Wheeler back on the bump. Gets his sign from Realmuto, winds and fires a 2-2 pitch, swinging a high pop-up. Right center field, about medium depth, and over is Justin Crawford to make the catch. The center fielder drifts over towards right center to make the catch. And there are 2 away, 2 up, 2 down to start the inning for Seattle. That'll make way to Dom Canzone. Canzone 1 for 1 in the ball game. Singled back in the first and scored a run as well on that Julio home run. Stands in left-handed batter's box. Wheeler winds, and the first pitch to Canzone misses outside on a curveball. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes now to Dom Canzone. The wind and the 1-0 pitch on the way misses inside on a splitter. 2 balls and no strikes. Wheeler back quickly to work. Winds. And the 2-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball taken for a strike. Falls in at 80 miles an hour on the curveball. 2 balls and a strike to Dom Canzone. Nobody on, 2 out, bottom 2 here in Seattle. Wheeler winds, and the 2-1 pitch stays high. Cutter, 3 balls and a strike. So now Canzone way ahead. 3 balls and a strike in this at-bat. Wheeler winds, and the 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Got him on an inside cutter that came in on the hands. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Canzone will walk away for a moment and call timeout. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on the way from Wheeler. The wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Kind of a half-hearted swing there on a breaking ball. And Dom Canzone gets set down on strikes. The Mariners go 1-2-3 in the bottom of inning number 2. And after 2 innings of play, it's the Mariners 5, the Phillies 2. You are listening to Seattle Mariners baseball. So, good start for the Mariners offensively. They get set down 1-2-3 there, though. Ooh, Rafi Devers hit a home run. No. Rafi Devers just hit a home run for the Giants, it looks like. What up, Chris? How's it going? We're in between innings right now, just waiting for the commercials to end. So now the Giants lead 5-0 over Cincinnati. Devers hit it 427 feet into right center field. Let me go in and make sure I like all of our friends' streams. Whoops, I almost gave Liam a dislike. Whoops. I fixed it. Sinbin doing Cubs Diamondbacks. That's where Chom is right now. Drop in a like. Dr. Delay doing Pirates Padres. Drop a like in on that. And that is it. Moving Saturday, can't wait for this to be over. Moving sucks. Moving absolutely sucks. We are back at the ballpark. 5-2 Mariners have the lead. Trey Turner will lead things off here against Logan Gilbert. In a 5-2 game, the wind in the first pitch to him. Breaking ball misses outside. It's ball 1. Turner 0 for 1, struck out back in the first inning. Gilbert's sign. Hasn't started his wind yet. There he goes. The wind and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes to Turner. Leading things off here for the Phillies in the third inning. 2-3-4 hitters due up here for Philadelphia. Gilbert winds and the 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball inside corner for a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Trey Turner. Career average of .292 for him, 1,392 games. Pitch number 50 from Gilbert, the wind in the 2-1, swinging a high pop-up left side out of play, and it's 2-2. New place is so much nicer. So happy the kitchen is almost twice as big. That is a plus. Moving still sucks, though. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Turner. Gilbert gets his sign. The wind. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball poked in the air to right field. Not very deep. Coming in is Canzone. He'll make the catch, and there's one away. A fly out to right field to start the inning for Trey Turner. Health report for the Mariners. They found out earlier today Colt Emerson will have surgery on his wrist on Wednesday, and he is out for the year. Colt Emerson out for the year for Seattle. That sucks. Here's Bryce Harper, who's 1 for 1. Nobody on, 1 out. The wind and the first pitch to him misses inside, ball 1. I'm doing good, Chris. I'm doing good. Worked all day today. Got off work, set up the stream, and hit the live button. The wind and the 1-0 pitch to Harper falls in on a good changeup. 1-1 the count. Harper stands back in, left-handed batter's box. Gilbert from the wind. Gets his sign from Raleigh. And the 1-1 pitch on the way misses in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike to Bryce Harper. So hitters count to Harper. He stands back in. Gilbert gets his sign. The wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Check swing, no go. Inside on a slider, 3-1. So now 3 balls and a strike to Bryce Harper. 1 out, nobody aboard here in the 3rd inning. Gilbert again gets his sign from Cal Raleigh. The wind and the 3-1 pitch on the way. Fastball found out of play off to the left, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Bryce Harper calls time before this next pitch. Bryce Harper is among the walk rate leaders in the MLB. He is number 5 on the list at 16.6%. Harper ready to go. Gilbert is as well. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a line shot into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Canzone gets to it quickly. Harper will stop at first. And it's a 1-out single for Bryce Harper. 108.5 miles an hour off the bat. And he's aboard here for Philadelphia with 1 away. I turned the big 4-0 today. Happy birthday, Chris. Happy birthday to Chris. Turned the big 4-0 today. Yes, sir. Here's Luis Arraez, who stands in, left-handed hitter. First pitch to him, swinging a high pop-up, right field. Canzone straight away, barely has to move. Settles under it and makes the catch, and there's 2 out. So happy birthday to Chris. 2 away for the Mariners defensively. That'll bring Alec Bohm to the plate. Bohm 0 for 1 in the ball game. RBI ground out back in the first. Hell yeah, Chris. Gilbert comes set. And the first pitch to Bohm, breaking ball falls in for a strike, and it's 0-1 at the knees. 59 pitches here in the 3rd inning for Gilbert. Samuel's back. Smile, beer, cheese. Okay. Gilbert set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Bohm fouls it straight back, and it's 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Alec Bohm. Stands back in, right-handed batter's box. Harper is lead off of first base. Gilbert from the stretch. Looks back once, comes set. And a pickoff move towards Harper. Almost threw it away. Naylor had to come off the bag to catch it. And it's still 0-2. He's from Wisconsin. Okay. That explains the cheese. Pitcher stepped off before the next pitch. Now we're ready to go. Gilbert comes set and steps off again. Gilbert shakes off a couple signs from Cal Raleigh. Now comes ready to go. He's set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What up, Trope? Says happy birthday, Chris. Chris, I don't know if you saw, but you gained 2 subs last night. Hell yeah. Bars love to have beer cheese here as a chip dip. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Logan Gilbert strands a runner at first base in Bryce Harper and ends the inning right there. We have played 2.5 innings from Seattle, and the Mariners lead by 3. It's the Mariners 5, the Phillies 2. Here from the Emerald City. Yes, sir. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. Hell yeah. Gina subbed to you also. Hell yeah. Cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Oh my god, I remember being obsessed with doing that in elementary school. It was always the best when there was a kid in your class whose birthdays it was, because their mom would always show up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon with a tray of cupcakes. It was the best. You're the only one that's saying that to me today, and I want you to remember that. I was the only one who sang you happy birthday on your birthday. Oh, they're showing me a sandwich commercial. That looks good. Is that Jack in the Box? Never mind, I don't want to eat that. It looked good though. We are back in action for the bottom half of inning number 3. Wheeler back to work. Julio Rodriguez to the plate. First pitch to him is inside, ball 1. Julio hit that 3-run homer earlier in the ball game, and that was his 20th of the year. And he has hit 20-plus home runs in each of the first 5 seasons of his career. Inside on a sinker, ball 2, 2-0. My scoreboard is wrong. There we go. The wind and the 2-0 pitch to Julio falls in on a sweeper for a strike, and it's 2-1. Well done, Andy. Thank you, sir. Chris is an MVP and GOAT. Hitters count to Julio, the wind and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball falls in, taken for a strike, and it's 2-2. MVPs all over the place. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Misses outside. Full count, 3-2. To Julio leading things off. Heart of the Mariners order, by the way. 3-4-5 due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Julio stands back in right-handed batter's box. Wheeler steps back on the rubber. Gets his sign from Real Muto, and the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball towards the middle. It's going to be cut off by Turner. He bobbles it, and he will not have a play as it ricochets into shallow center field. Rodriguez is aboard, and we'll see if that's called an error or a base hit. Turner was moving to his left. It was a ground ball towards the middle. And it goes off of his glove and kicks away, so we'll see what they want to call that. But either way, Julio is aboard to start the inning, and they're going to call it an error on Turner. I want to convert you, Andy, like you did. Oh, you retracted the message. Okay, pickoff move towards Julio, dives back in safely. Long pause here. Josh Naylor is still in the game. I don't know how in the world Naylor is still in the game, but he is. He got hurt earlier, and he was down on the ground for quite a while, but they're leaving him in the game, I guess. Interesting. So he's at the plate. Wheeler from the stretch comes set. And the first pitch to Naylor, swinging a drive, right field. Harper on the run, can't get it. It's down for a hit, and it rolls to the wall. Julio flying towards third. He'll get the stop sign. Throw comes in to hold Naylor at first. And Julio is safe at third. Runners at the corners now here for the Mariners. A long single for Josh Naylor. And the Mariners are in business once again here in the third inning, as Naylor roped that one down the right field line into the corner. I want to try and make you a Pirates fan like you trying to make me a Braves fan. I like the Pirates. I root for the Pirates in almost every occasion. The Pirates are fun to watch, especially when they're good. I like them. I keep accidentally turning your stream off because of the stupid new setup on the mobile app. What's the new setup? Taylor Ward to the plate, runners at the corners, nobody out. First pitch to him, sweeper falls in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ward walked back in the first inning. He also scored a run. Wheeler from the stretch comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, misses outside on a sweeper, ball one. Good on you. Thanks, Sam. Glad I have your approval. Wheeler comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball just missed outside. 2 balls in, a strike to Taylor Ward. Runners at the corners, nobody out for the Mariners. They lead by 3 already, and a prime opportunity to add on. Wheeler comes set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball out of play behind the dish, and it's 2-2. They have a lot of lives set up like they're shorts, and it's too easy to accidentally flip to a different stream. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I ran into that yesterday when I was watching Mr. Turkey Man. Wheeler set, and the 2-2 pitch on the way stays up and away. Full count, 3-2. So now what do you do here if you're Wheeler? 3 balls and 2 strikes, runners at the corners, nobody out. If you walk him, you load the bases. If you leave one over the heart of the plate because you don't want to walk him, Taylor Ward can ambush. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch misses outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded here for Seattle with nobody out. And Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, is coming to the plate. Back in the first inning, he absolutely tattooed a baseball and sent it out for a 2-run homer, and now he comes in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Prime opportunity for the Mariners to blow this game open. Raleigh stands in, Wheeler comes set, bases loaded. He steps off, does Wheeler. I think Brewers fans and Pirates fans kind of are the least of enemies. More like just thrown in the same division like brothers. I could see that. Wheeler set, first pitch to Raleigh, inside, ball 1. And you don't have a base empty either right here if you're Wheeler, so now you're behind Cal Raleigh. With nobody out, the base is juiced. Rodriguez at third, Naylor at second, Ward is at first. And the 1-0 pitch on the way, check swing, kicks away. Here comes the runner. Julio's going to score on a pass ball. It's 6-2 as Julio comes in on a pass ball that kicks away from Real Muto, and the runners advance to second and third. And it's 6-2 Seattle. kind of kicked away towards the Philly dugout. And it's 6-2 Mariners on a pass ball. Now second and third with nobody out for Raleigh. And he's ahead 2-0. Infield playing in, pitch in the dirt, almost hit him, and it almost got away again. And it's 3-0 now to Cal Raleigh. And Wheeler looks like he might be falling apart here. And a 6-2 Mariner lead now. Agreed, Sam. I've never hated the Pirates like I do every other team in the division, because I think we tolerate each other better than our rivals in our division. Wheeler set, 3 balls and no strikes to Raleigh. Takes a fastball for a strike at the knees, 3-1. You see, I can't with the Cardinals or the Reds. My hate goes Cubs, Cardinals, then Reds. Time called before the next pitch by Cal Raleigh. Second and third here for the Mariners. Nobody out. Already a run home in the inning. Mariners lead by 4. Wheeler comes set. And the 3-1 pitch on the way misses downstairs, ball 4, and the bases are loaded again with nobody out. And Cole Young will be the hitter for the Mariners. Zach Wheeler sitting at 66 pitches here in the third inning, and he is in loads of trouble. And now Cole Young in a prime RBI spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. Wheeler set, first pitch, swinging a ground ball, right side, snared, throw to the plate, out there on the force play. Young will be safe at first, no return throw, so score that one 3-2. On a force out at the plate on a ground ball to first base, and there's one away, bases remain loaded. So that wasn't ideal. So now Weston Wilson in the plate, still bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch to him, check swing, he went around on a sinker, I believe. They appealed the first, yes he did. 0-1. Wilson struck out his first time. A little bit of a pause with him going back into the batter's box. Now we're ready to go, it looks like. 0-1 pitch on the way. Wheeler comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 on a sinker. $500 on Philly probably wasn't the best idea. Oh no! Wheeler comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Fastball stays high. Ball 1-2. I think deep down we both would root for each other if the other was out of the playoffs. 1-2 strikes to Wilson. Wheeler comes set. Infield playing in again for Philadelphia. Now time called by Wilson at the plate. Wheeler comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. He got him with a sweeper, and down goes Weston Wilson for the second out here in the third inning. Bases still loaded, but now with 2 away. And Rodden will be the hitter. I don't go to PAS and bet. He lost it on this one guy for talking about bets in his chat. I don't care about betting. I dabble in the sports betting world. I don't do it a whole lot. I haven't done it in quite a while. Here is Rodden. First pitch to him. Splitter downstairs. Ball 1. Rodden 0 for 1. Struck out back in the second inning. Bases loaded with 2 out. Stands back into the left-handed batter's box. Wheeler wants a new baseball. Runners get their leads. Wheeler comes set. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Got him out in front on a splitter. It's 1-1. No, the guy had all these parlays and they were falling big. I typically dabble into the sports betting world football season. Wheeler comes set, and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. So now the Mariners are down to their final strike here in the third inning with the bases loaded. Time call before the next pitch by Rodden. Now he steps back into the left-handed batter's box. Wheeler comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way stays high. Ball 2-2. So the deuces are wild now here to Rodden with the bases loaded. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Wheeler gets his sign, comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball foul. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 to Rodden. He steps back in. Runners get their leads. Wheeler set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, second base side. Arise will make the play, throw to first in time. Inning over. Mariners tack on another run. Could have been a lot better, though. They had the bases loaded, nobody out. They get 1. And Logan Gilbert will come back to work here for Seattle to start the 4th inning. We are through 3 innings of work. Here from the Emerald City, it's the Mariners 6 and the Phillies 2. You are listening to Seattle Mariners Baseball.
High fly. Left center. They're giving up on it because this is gone. 5-hit game tie, France. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All the way to the moon. Second deck coming down. Watch out below. Out to left. Kemp watching. Turning. Gone. Home run. Snare. What a play by Brash. Runs down Trevino. Crawford's got it now. Suarez now playing second. Here it comes. In between. Kiner Falefa running in circles. He's out of the base path. It's another double play. Hammered it on its way. This is gone. The first has a Mariner, Carlos Santana. Oh boy. Yeah. It is high. Back at the wall. Does he get him again? He does. He does.
Okay, I'm back, guys. I had to stretch out my shoulders. I was at work all day, came home straight to this, basically. My shoulders are killing me. But we're back. The game's not back from commercial yet, but I'm back. Because I'm better than this MLB, they need their ads crap. Hey, now we're back. 6-2 Mariners. They have 6 hits, 6 runs to show for them. 2 runs on 4 hits for Philadelphia. We're starting the 4th inning here from the Emerald City. There's a couple links down there in the chat provided by Sam. We got Mr. Canadian Turkey, CH, Dodger Content, and Sinbin, who is currently live right now. He's doing the Cubs and Diamondbacks game right now. We are back for the start of the 4th inning. Bryson Stott will be the hitter. And the first pitch to him, fastball right down the middle, and it's 0-1. Bryson Stott 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first inning. 6-7-8 here for Philadelphia. The wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a line drive over the head of Cole Young at second base, into right field for a base hit, and Bryson Stott starts the inning for Philadelphia on base. Base hit to right field for him, and now that'll bring way to Brandon Marsh. Jolly good takes in there as well. Liam currently live as well, doing the Giants game, beating the Cincinnati Reds right now, last time I checked. Thanks for the congrats, by the way, Chris. Hit the 1,000 mark on subscriptions. Marsh stands in. Gilbert comes set. First pitch to him. Breaking ball misses inside. It's ball 1. Marsh 0 for 1, fly out back in the second inning, 17 homers on the season, 55 RBIs. Runner on first with one man out. And the 1-0 pitch, breaking ball misses just high, 2-0. Dr. DeLay in there as well, currently doing the Pirates in their game right now. West Coast affair for the Pirates tonight. Who are the? Oh, they're playing the Padres. That one in at the knees, and it's 2-1 to Brandon Marsh. And my own link, because why not? Thanks, Sam. Marsh stands back in. Gilbert comes set, and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Marsh. This next pitch will be number 69 for Gilbert. He comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball fought off the fists. And it's still 2-2. Next pitch will be number 70 for Logan Gilbert. I like the camera angle, Andy. Makes it almost look like you're in the booth at the game. Hell yeah. Who says I'm not? Maybe I am. Gilbert comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him, and there's one away. 70th pitch for Gilbert results in a strikeout of Marsh. And a beautiful pitch that dropped down below the strike zone. Play-by-play with JJ. I'm at T-Mobile right now. Aaron Goldsmith is in the booth next to me. Here's Real Muto, who stands in. First pitch to him. Breaking ball falls in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Real Muto 1 for 1. Solo shot back in the second inning. Hit it into the Philly bullpen in left field. Real Muto in at the plate. Gilbert comes set. And a pickoff move towards first. Diving back safely is Bryson Stott. Gilbert back onto the bump. He comes set. And the 0-1 pitch way up and in. And it's ball 1-1. District Nation does national play-by-play. Yes, sir. Got all the links dropping in there. Gilbert comes set. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch up and in again. 2-1. That time it was on a changeup. And now I believe timeout called by Real Muto. And he stands back in very quickly. He might not have burned a timeout there. Gilbert from the stretch looks back and comes set. Long look in, and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball hit out high in the air, left field. Not very deep. Back is the shortstop, Roden. Can't find it. Makes an over-the-shoulder catch. Barely gets there, and there's 2 away. That was kind of one of those in no man's land pop-up. In between a Rosarena in left field and in between Roden at shortstop, and he has to kind of reach over his head to make the catch, and there's 2 away. Bombers game mic. St. Louis Cardinals action. So now here's Justin Crawford. Gilbert comes set, and the first pitch to him misses inside on a fastball. Ball 1. Or excuse me. Or it was ball 1, I just hit the wrong button. There it goes. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch misses inside, 2-0. Ooh, and it would have been a strike if we challenged it. 97 miles an hour, right on the black, called the ball. It's 2-0. Gilbert from the stretch comes set. Stott still the runner at first. And the 2-0 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball out of play off to the left. And it's 2 balls in, a strike now to Justin Crawford. Paul D. Stott was on the move on that pitch, by the way, so he has to retreat back to first. And he gets his lead off of there. Gilbert comes set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball right down the middle, taken for a strike, and it's 2-2. See what I did there, Andy? Yes, sir. Two balls and 2 strikes. Gilbert comes set. With the deuces wild. Steps off. Pickoff move towards first. Stott dives back in safely. He was leaning. He's already tried to steal one base in this at-bat. Kyle Schwarber would be the next hitter. Here in the top of the 4th with 2 away. The deuces are wild. Gilbert from the stretch comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball off a slider. Out of play again. 2-2 remains the count. Justin Crawford this season, strikeout percentage is at 17.8. MLB average is at 22.1. Walk percentage at 5.7. MLB average is at 8.9. Gilbert from the stretch comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball fouled away again. That was on pitch number 80 of the night for Logan Gilbert. And they'll do it again. Intense blue. So Crawford stands back in, left-handed hitter. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Gilbert set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging another foul ball off to the left. My goodness. We'll see an 8th pitch of this at-bat. 6 of the 7 pitches in this at-bat so far have been fastballs. Gilbert from the stretch comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high pop-up, shallow center. Rodriguez is there, and he will put it away, and the inning is over. Philly strand 1 on base, and the Mariners survive through the top half of the 4th. It's the Mariners 6 and the Phillies 2 here from the Emerald City. Top of the order due up for the Mariners. Rosarena is the guy due up here for Seattle. Keep going, Sam, until you find one I'm not sub to yet. Let's take a look at our fellow streamers' games while we have a moment. Sinbin's Cubs have a 2-0 lead over the Diamondbacks over on his stream. Dr. DeLay's Pirates still scoreless in San Diego in the 6th inning. Liam's Jolly Good Takes Giants have a 5-0 lead over Cincinnati. Fitzy's Red Sox won 4-2 today. District Nation's Nationals won 13-2 today. I think that is it, as far as I know. Dodgers didn't play today. Me and CH will have a rivalry going starting tomorrow between the Braves and the Dodgers. I'll be calling that game on Wednesday, I believe. I think I'm doing this matchup again tomorrow. Phillies Mariners tomorrow, and then I'm doing the Braves on Wednesday. Braves Dodgers. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Got 2 Mariners games Monday, Tuesday, and then I've got 2 Braves games Wednesday, Thursday. Friday and Saturday are still kind of up to debate, so I haven't scheduled anything for that yet. We are back at the ballpark. Rosarena stands in. First pitch to him, misses inside. It's ball 1. Rosarena 0 for 1 in the ball game with a walk back in the first. Next pitch, splitter misses downstairs, 2-0. Next pitch will be number 80 for Zach Wheeler here in the fourth inning. The wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses inside. 2-1. To Rosarena. What up, Aaron? Aaron in the building. Wheeler winds and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses inside. Almost hit a Rosarena, and it's 3-1. So now 3 balls and a strike. Randy Rosarena leading things off in the fourth. The wind and the 3-1 pitch on the way. Inside again, ball 4. Wheeler walks another Mariner. Rosarena walks for the second time in this game. And a runner on first here for Seattle to start this fourth inning. You got me, Sam. I've watched his videos before, but never subbed until now. Hell yeah, Sam. Success! Here's Dom Canzone to the plate, runner on first. Wheeler from the stretch comes set, and the first pitch is called a strike below the strike zone. Come on, somebody challenge something, please. I don't think we've had an ABS challenge in this game. Canzone 1 for 2, single bank in the first. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball foul. Just got a piece of it on a curveball, and it's 0-2. Wheeler back on the rubber, looks back at first on Rosarena. Wheeler comes set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball, emergency swing there, stays alive. Stumped you that time. No balls and 2 strikes again. Wheeler comes set. Long look in here, and the 0-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball towards second, could be 2. Throw to second for 1, relay to first, is in time, a 4-6-3 double play. And just like that, there's 2 away here in the inning for the Mariners. Well, that sucked. So a 4-6-3 double play. Mariners TV scoreboard still has a runner on first, but there is nobody on. And 2 away. Here's Julio Rodriguez, who's 2 for 2. 3-run homer back in the first. First pitch to him, clips the inside corner for a strike. Now mine still says a runner on first. What is happening? Swinging a ground ball foul wide of third, and it's 0-2 to Julio. Hey, Aaron, I almost thought your logo was Gru from Despicable Me. Oh my god, it does. It looks like that. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball. Off the glove of Turner and into left field. There was a ground ball straight away to Turner, and for some reason he tried to backhand it, and it went through him, and Julio's aboard, and the inning stays alive. That's for sure going to be an error on Turner. It was a ground ball just straight away shortstop, and he tried to backhand it, and it just went right through and into left field. He whiffed on it. He didn't even make contact with it. It hit him in the bare hand. So Julio's aboard. Mariners scoreboard now says first and second here for Seattle. There's only a runner on first. Now they just fixed it. And here's Naylor. Pickoff move towards Julio. Dives back in safely at first base. Jolly Raid. Let's go. Jolly good takes. Liam. Appreciate the love. Is that game already over? Ground ball towards the middle. That's going to sneak through for a base hit into center field. Julio will go first to third. And the runners are at the corners here for the Mariners. Still 2 away now. And runners at the corners here for Seattle. What up, everybody? Swung at ball 4. Pizza Squad, Bob, Wilson, Zim, Nkanu, Rob. Welcome in, everybody. Is that game already over? That game's only in the 5th inning. What's Liam up to? Here's Taylor Ward to the plate, runners at the corners. Wheeler comes set, and the first pitch misses outside. It's ball 1. I'd like to see Andy and the Aussie in the booth. Would be a great combo. It's a Tri-City Americans cap, WHL. Wheeler comes set, Ward awaits a 1-0. And the pitch, swinging a pop-up out of play. It's 1-1. Giants are finally winning, so Liam felt confident. Well, I appreciate Liam didn't have to do that. He didn't have to send you guys over here. But I appreciate it. He's still got a stream going on. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing, a check swing, and a foul ball on it. And it's 1-2. Dilated. We love you, Andy. Thank you, Zim. I love you guys too. Thanks for joining in. Dilated Entertainment. Welcome in. We did the raid after the top of the 5th. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball left side. Snared at third by Stott. Throws the short way to second base. And Wheeler gets out of the mess. Mariners can't strike. There with that little 2-out rally that they had for him. So we are through 4 innings of play from Seattle. It's 6-2 Mariners over the Phillies. Liam did not have to do that. I don't know why he would send viewers over here while he's still alive, but I appreciate it. Swung at ball 4. I love that name. Mariners scored 5 of their 6 runs in the first inning for those of you just joining. 2 home runs in that first inning. Julio Rodriguez, a 3-run homer. Cal Raleigh, a 2-run homer. The big dumper went deep. I appreciate it, Rob. Thank you. Parker. Welcome in, Parker. I think this is it for Philly's reign of terror. I hope so. For those of you that aren't aware, the Atlanta Braves are actually my first favorite team. Mariners are number 2 on my list. And I am not a Philly fan. Not even a little bit. Phillies are what, 9-game? Yeah, they're coming into today with a 9-game winning streak. I think their latest series against the Cardinals, I believe, they swept the Cardinals. I think that's who they're coming off of playing. I could be wrong. Without looking, I think it was the Cardinals. We're back at the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber set to lead things off here for Philadelphia. Gilbert still out there, the wind and the first pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball right down the middle. Schwarber tried to send it 500 feet, and it's 0-1. Gilbert sitting at 83 pitches here in the 5th inning. He's got a 4-run lead. Schwarber 0 for 1 in the ball game with a walk back in the first. Gilbert winds, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball popped up in play on the infield left side. It will be the shortstop who almost overran it. He kind of had to reach over his head to make the catch. Rodden, the rookie, makes the catch, and there's one away. He's had a couple sketchy pop-out catches over there. And there's one away here in the 5th. So one away here in the 5th inning. Nobody aboard. Here's Trey Turner. And the first pitch to him. Fastball inside corner. Strike 1. 97 miles an hour there from Gilbert on his 85th pitch of the night. Turner 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout. The wind, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball way out in front. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The wind, and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Misses down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. We're in the 5th inning. Turner at the plate. Gilbert gets his sign. The wind, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got Turner out in front with a curveball. Second strikeout of the ball game for Turner. And there's 2 away here in the 5th inning. Logan Gilbert, after that first inning where he gave up a run, has settled in fairly well to this game. He did give up that home run to Real Muto in the 3rd, but he has looked good here tonight. He's at 88 pitches here with 2 out in the 5th. Bryce Harper, the hitter, he's 2 for 2. The wind, and the first pitch to Harper. Check swing, no go. And it's 1-0. Harper 2 for 2 with a couple singles, to his credit today. Gilbert gets his sign. Long look in. Now he starts. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball called a strike on the inside corner. Probably would have been a ball if he challenged it. I don't think we've still had any ABS challenges in this game, and it's 1-1. Gilbert gets his sign. 90 pitches now. The wind, and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses outside. 2 balls and a strike to Bryce Harper. Harper stands back in. Gilbert gets his sign. Looking for a 1-2-3 fifth. The wind, and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses down and away on a slider. 3 balls and a strike now to Bryce Harper. Gilbert gets his sign from Cal Raleigh once more. 3 balls and a strike to Harper. The wind, and the pitch. Up and in, ball 4. Harper's aboard here with 2 out. And Harper's on base for the 3rd time in this game. 2 for 2 coming into that bat with a couple singles, and now a walk keeps the inning alive here in the 5th. 93 pitches for Gilbert. Mariners broadcast hasn't shown any signs of bullpen movement. I imagine there is. They just showed it now. Right on cue, Gabe Spire is in the bullpen here for the Mariners. I might have just said Braves a second ago. Did I just say Braves a second ago without even realizing it? As Arise stands in, takes strike 1. Gilbert set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses outside. Ball 1, 1-1. Gilbert from the stretch looks back at first. Now comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball falls in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Now Gilbert a strike away from getting out of the inning. Time called before the next pitch by Arise. Hit that sub and like button if you had not. Thank you, Sam. We just surpassed 1K on the road to our next goal to be determined. Pickoff move towards first. Harper back in, standing up. The goal right now, Sam, is to grow the channel 1 subscriber at a time. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, somehow made contact with a splitter that was coming down near his shoe tops. And it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging another poke foul ball off to the left. 1-2 remains the count. And Gilbert sitting at 98 pitches here in the fifth. I got you some help with that. Appreciate it, Samuel. The OG. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high drive down the right field line, but well foul. They'll do it again. It's 1-2. We'll see a seventh pitch of this at bat. Fastball, changeup, splitter, splitter, splitter. And this next pitch will be number 100 for Logan Gilbert on the night. Gilbert comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way misses downstairs, 2-2 on pitch number 100. So Gilbert at the century mark here in this game in terms of pitch count. BCH, Fitzy, Chomson, been maybe Chris Liam and others getting people to sub. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Gilbert set. Deuces wild. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He reached out and got a piece of it. Man, this at bat. So we'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll see a ninth pitch of this at bat. Gilbert back on the bump, now steps off. And now he's back on the rubber. Deuce is still wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Gilbert set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, second base side. Cole Young charges, and he will make the play. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. What an outing for Logan Gilbert. I imagine the road is done there. He will finish with 102 pitches, and he is in line for the win here in Seattle. We are halfway through 5. It's the Mariners 6, the Phillies 2. You are listening to Seattle Mariners Baseball. I'll be back in just a second.
High fly. Left center. They're giving up on it because this is gone. 5-hit game tie, France. Oh, ho, ho, ho. All the way to the moon. Second deck coming down. Watch out below. Out to left. Kemp watching. Turning. Gone. Home run. Snare. What a play by Brash. Runs down Trevino. Crawford's got it now. Suarez now playing second. Here it comes. In between. Cutter for left field. Running in circles. He's out of the base path. It's another double play. Hammered it on its way. This is gone. The first as a Mariner, Carlos Santana. Oh boy, again. It is high. Back at the wall. Does he get him again? He does. He does. He does. Carlos Santana. One. Swing a high fly ball. It is by the foul pole. It is deep. It is deep. It is gone. Home run. Walk it off. Eugenio Suarez. First pitch. Drilled to right field. Back and gone. Jesse Winker. One swing time.
We are back in the ballpark. The pitching matchup. Wheeler pitched 4 innings. Gilbert 5. 7 hits given up by Wheeler. 5 for Gilbert. 6 runs for Wheeler. 2 for Gilbert. 4 strikeouts. 5 for Gilbert. 4 for Wheeler. 5 for Gilbert in this game. Cal Raleigh leading things off in the bottom of the 5th. Wheeler's still out there, and Raleigh fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. 95 pitches to start this 5th inning for Zach Wheeler. Cal Raleigh 1 for 1 with a walk and a 2-run homer back in the first inning. The wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way misses down, curveball. It's a ball and a strike. Alex McFarlane is warming up out in the bullpen for Philadelphia. Right-handed pitcher. The wind and the 1-1 to Raleigh, swinging a ground ball first base side and foul. They'll do it at 1-2. The wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way misses downstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 98 pitches for Wheeler, with Raleigh leading things off against him. The wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way misses outside. Full count, 3-2. Now Cal Raleigh threatens another walk on Wheeler, and this next pitch on a 3-2 pitch will be number 100. Wheeler winds, and the 3-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high drive into right center field. This ball is crushed. Back out to the wall. It's gone. Home run, Cal Raleigh. His second of the game, and the big dumper makes it 7-2. Let's go. Cal Raleigh, second home run of the ball game, and that one he crushed into right center field. And now Cole Young to follow that up, swings and misses at a fastball. The Trident is out in the dugout for the Mariners. A home run. Cal Raleigh makes it 7-2. The 0-1 pitch to Young misses down and away. 1-1 is the count. Let's go. Woohoo! Dumper, he hardly knew her. Gown, Mr. Turkey Man. He hardly knew her, that baseball. Ooga booga. Cal Raleigh with his 22nd multi-home run game ties him with Edgar Martinez with most multi-home run games. And now this ball's hammered to right field. Back is Harper, and that one sneaks over and it's gone. Another home run for Seattle. They go back to back as Cole Young hits it out. We are vibing here in Seattle. Back-to-back home runs for the Mariners. Cole Young just sneaks it over the wall in right field. They left Wheeler in for 103 pitches, and pitch number 100 and pitch number 103 were home runs. And the Mariners add on. It is now 8-2 Seattle. So I look to update this. There it goes, 8-2. How about the Mariners? They've hit 4 home runs now in this game. Julio, 2 by Cal Raleigh, and now Cole Young. 4 home runs in the ball game. We're going to get a pitching change here in Seattle. Let's take a look at McFarland's statistics this season. Bombs away in Seattle. McFarland has only appeared in 6 games on the year, 3-1 record, 1.42 ERA, and just 6 innings pitched. He was born in 2001. Oh my Lord. Made his debut last month, a month ago, almost to the day, 2 days ago, a month. Drafted by Philadelphia in the 4th round of the 2022 draft, born in St. Thomas, Virginia. So he will come into the game for the Phillies, take over for Zach Wheeler here in an 8-2 ball game. Holy bleep! Damn, it's out of here. What is happening? The Mariners are mashing. That's what's happening. Mr. Turkey. Hey, Andy, you know what's funny? Since I'm in the West Coast by Seattle, I saw those runs happen before you did. That's why I joined the stream when I did. I'm on the West Coast, too. I'm on the West Coast, Turkey. Guess you just have a better stream than I do. Weston Wilson now to the plate. McFarland's first pitch out of the bullpen misses inside. 98-mile-an-hour sinker. It's ball one. McFarland set. He's a stretch pitcher, and the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, third base side, backhanded by Stott. He'll set his feet and throw across the diamond in time. One away, ground out there for Weston Wilson. Yeah, but I'm right under Seattle on the map. Fair enough. Wait, right under? You mean, wouldn't that be over Seattle? Here's Rodin now, stands in. First pitch to him, slider, outside corner strike, and it's 0-1. Mariners tack on a couple runs. They've hit 4 home runs tonight. 8th game this season with 4+. Their season high was 5, July 28th against CH's Dodgers. Here's the 0-1. Rodin swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Over. Whoopsie. Yes, I'm over Seattle. Oh, my. Chum, you're killing me. McFarland set. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. He's struck out, and there's 2 away. Yeah, I thought Chum was in Canada. He is. He just doesn't know it. Turkey Man's all over the place. So now Seattle will go back to the top of the order. Randy Arozarena to the plate. Nobody on, 2 out. Couple runs home in the inning. Arozarena 0 for 1 with 2 walks in this game. He also has a run score. McFarland ready, and the first pitch misses down, ball 1. I'm just an ooga booga. So, YouTube just translated it, and Chum said, I'm just an ooga booga, as Arozarena steps out and takes a strike. YouTube translated it from I'm just an ooga booga to I'm just an idiot. 1-1 pitch on the way. Here she comes. Downstairs, 2-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Randy Arozarena. McFarland comes set, and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Arozarena fouls it off, and it's 2-2. I don't know. I don't make the rules. YouTube does, apparently. See, exactly. Thanks, YouTube. So the deuces are wild to Arozarena. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3 on a sweeper. Arozarena couldn't get the bat off the shoulder. He strikes out, inning over, but the Mariners tack on a couple more runs on back-to-back jacks by the big dumper Cal Raleigh. And then a few pitches later, Cole Young sends one just over the wall in right field to make it 8-2 Mariners as we head to the 6th inning here from the Emerald City. Let's go. Let's check on our streaming friends while we wait. Liam's game, top of the 7th inning, 5-0. Giants still have the lead there. Mr. Sinbin, 5-0 Chicago now in the top half of the 7th. This game is very slow paced, the one that we're doing here in Seattle, by the way. Those games are in the 7th innings. And I'm pretty sure their game started a few minutes before we did, and they're in the 7th already. Dr. DeLay, Pirates have a 2-1 lead over San Diego. Bottom of the 6th inning in that game. Our boy CH looks like he'll be live again tomorrow for Game 1 of the series between the Dodgers and the Braves from Truist Park in Atlanta. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound. pretend Canadian. Horrible call in the Pirates game. Went from strike 3 and the third out to calling a balk and a run scoring. Interesting. For the Pirates? Or was it against the Pirates? Top of the 6th inning. We are back in Seattle. And we got a new pitcher into the ball game as well. Sir Anthony Dominguez is the pitcher. Take a look at him real fast as he gets set to go. He comes set. First hitter will be Bryson Stott. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Or excuse me, Alec Boehm is the hitter, and it's 0-1. As Sir Anthony Dominguez has 53 games, 5-3 record, 4.73 ERA. Next pitch hit on the ground, shortstop side. Fielded by Roden. Throw to first is in time. 6-3 put out. And there's one away here in the 6th inning here for the Mariners. 45.2 innings pitched for Sir Anthony Dominguez, 55 strikeouts. From the Dominican Republic, made his debut back in 2018. And yeah, that's who's on the bump for the Mariners right now. So one away, Bryson Stott is now at the plate. And the first pitch to him, fastball inside corner, strike 1. Against the Pirates. They went to a commercial because they thought the inning was over. Oh, that stinks. Bryson Stott 1 for 2 in the ball game, down 0-1 in the count. Next pitch misses outside, splitter, and it's 1-1. Mariners 6-4 over their past 10 games. 1-1 pitch, fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Mariners are so weird. They lost last week to Milwaukee 22-0. Then they walked off the Cubs twice. Then they lost to them, gave up 19 runs. I think it was 19-2 the final score of yesterday's game. And then now they're beating the Phillies again. I don't understand it. Negative 34 run differential. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. 2-2 pitch stays high. And it's 3-2. I missed a few pitches. I apologize. Does Seattle have a chance at the playoffs? Yes, they do, because the American League is horrible. 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike! 3 called outside corner. Fastball froze him. Didn't like the call. You got the challenge. Use it. You would have lost it. There's 2 away here in the 6th inning. I don't think we've seen any ABS challenges in this game. Both teams still have both of their challenges. 2 out here in the 6th inning, and Marsh is at the dish. And the first pitch is outside corner strike on a sweeper. It's 0-1 to Marsh, who is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Know that wild card is ours. Stay back. I will peck. That wild card is anybody's. It wants to be in the American League. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball fouled off of Cal Raleigh, and it's 0-2. Marsh 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout. 17 homers, 55 RBIs in the ball game, or excuse me, in the season. If we had 55 RBIs in the ball game, we'd be in trouble. Dominguez set the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Splitter misses downstairs, 1-2 the count. Dominguez comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball, first base side, fielded by Naylor. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, and it's in time to get him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Phillies in the top of the 6th. There is a new pitcher that looks like he's coming into the game for Philadelphia. See if we can find out who that is. After 5.5 innings, it's the Mariners 8, the Phillies 2. Canzone, Rodriguez, and Naylor do up 2-3-4 hitters for the Mariners. An ad is taken over. Let's see if we can get who's coming into the game for Philadelphia. 20-2 CSATR. No update on who it is yet. I think it's going to be Alvarado. There he is right there. I'm pretty sure the new pitcher into the game for Philadelphia will be Jose Alvarado, who has 53 games on the season, a 3-3 record. ERA high, though. Let's see if the Mariners can take advantage of that. 46 innings, 57 strikeouts. It is Toronto's, unless if they have, It is Toronto's unless if they incredibly collapse. We have the easiest schedule of the teams that are trying to get a hold of it. As long as we beat the Mariners, Tigers, and Orioles, we're good. I count the Phillies out here. I count out the Phillies here. You never know. We've seen crazier things happen, but it's been a good game for the Mariners. Welcome back, Samuel. God, my shoulders are killing me. So, ready to start the next inning here. Dom Canzone will lead things off here for Seattle. 2-3-4 hitters due up here for the Mariners. They lead by 6, 8-2 our score. And now we're ready to go. Alvarado is the new pitcher. His first pitch is a fastball in there for a strike at 97 miles an hour. Alvarado's 0-1 pitch, swinging a fly ball fouled on the left side. It is 0-2. How are we still at 1K? I thought we had 1.01. We did. YouTube's been weird. It hasn't been showing correctly. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-2, says the third base umpire. Alvarado ready. And the 1-2 pitch on the way misses outside. 2-2. YouTube just says that because until we get over 1,100, it won't show. That makes sense. 2-2 pitch on the way, and swing and a miss. Got him way out in front, and a strikeout for Alvarado. 1 gone. Sean, what is YouTube then? Your favorite 2 words? What? So here is Julio. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game, including a home run way back in the first inning, a 3-run shot. Alvarado set. First pitch to Julio, inside, ball 1. YouTube is indeed an ooga booga, Sam. One 0 pitch to Julio, misses inside, called a strike. So you said YouTube is indeed an ooga booga, Sam. YouTube translated it and said YouTube is indeed an amazing website. Talk about marketing. Here's the 1-1, misses inside. It's 2 balls in, a strike to Julio. And then it translated Sam's ooga booga to surface of the book. Alvarado ready, and the 2-1 pitch on the way, in there for a strike on a sinker, and it is 2-2. With 2 balls and 2 strikes to Julio Rodriguez. Alvarado from the stretch comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swing and a miss on a sinker upstairs. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alvarado to start the 6th inning. And there's 2-1. Oh, wow, YouTube. Wow, I see. Yeah, YouTube got that marketing. Biased a-holes. Chom, I believe you're right. Aaron's back. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 3 for 3. He's a guy who we thought exited the game earlier due to an injury, but he remains out there. First pitch to him, swinging a fly ball. Didn't even leave the infield. A little flare to Bryson Stott at third. He makes the catch, and the Mariners go 1-2-3 in the 6th. We are headed to the 7th inning in an 8-2 ball game. Mariners have the lead. They programmed the AI to only say good things. Sean, I heard you sang the 7th inning stretch in your live stream, but you did it a half an inning too late. Is that accurate? ESPN notification, tough night for Wheeler. Mariners tag Zach Wheeler for 8 earned runs and 4 homers, both tied for career highs. Hell yeah. Because they don't want to be downgraded. True. Let's see where we're at here. Liam's game is in the top of the 8th inning. Looks like the bases are loaded for the Reds here in a 5-0 game. Uh-oh. Sinbid's game has gone to 7-0 Cubs in Arizona, top of the 8th inning there. And Dr. DeLay is shaking a bobblehead of something. What the hell was that? What was that? What is that? We're back at the ballpark. What is... Oh, it's Speedy Gonzalez. Real Muto is at the plate. He's behind 0-1. I got to get back on track here. He takes inside on a sweeper. 1 ball, 1 strike. Real Muto 1 for 2 in the ball game. Solo shot back in the 2nd inning. Speedy Gonzalez. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 1-2 the count. Sir Anthony Dominguez still in the game pitching for the Mariners. Somebody's got to go over there and tell him that I tuned in at the wrong time. That was freaking hilarious. He was just... More action in the Mariner bullpen. I believe that's Gabe Spire out throwing again, as Dominguez comes set for a 1-2. And the pitch. Swinging a foul ball. They'll do it again. For Nick Gonzalez. Okay. He does that for every Nick Gonzalez at bat. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a foul ball. Again by Real Muto. 1-2 remains the count. Gotcha, Sam. That was just funny timing. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch misses outside on a fastball. 2-2 is the count. Dominguez comes set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball off of Cal Raleigh that time. And it's 2-2 again. A lot of long at-bats in this game. Lots of long at-bats in this game. We'll see an 8th pitch of this at-bat. 2 balls and 2 strikes remains the count to Real Muto. And the 2-2 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball left field. A Rosarena straight away in left field, about medium depth, will make the catch. And there's one away. He's talking about you, Andy. Doctor. Oh, God, what is he saying? Is it bad? What did I do? You may want to rewind. Oh, God. Can you give me a timestamp, Sam? That one is in there at the knees for a strike to Justin Crawford, and it is 0-1. Dominguez comes set. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Got him way out in front on a splitter, and it's 0-2. Oh-2 pitch on the way, misses in the dirt, goes all the way to the backstop, and it's 1-2. Sorry, I don't remember. I'll go back a tiny bit. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count to Justin Crawford. 1 away, nobody aboard here in the 7th inning. Dominguez set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball. They'll do it again. Go back like 2 minutes. See if I'm there. Still 1-2, another lengthy at bat. Crawford in at the plate. Dominguez, the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball first base side. Naylor's got it. And Dominguez will cover first base. The flip to him is in time, and there's 2 away here in the inning. Apparently September 4th against the A's is Mariners sing-along fireworks night. I mentioned you, Andy. Sam was just telling me Doctor was talking about me and that I gotta rewind it back. So I will on the next commercial break. I did. That was freaking hilarious. It was perfect timing. Here's Schwarber. Pitch misses in the dirt, kicks all the way to the backstop, 1-0. Schwarber 0 for 2 in the ball game. Dominguez comes set, and the 1-0 pitch on the way, swinging a foul ball straight back, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Dominguez comes set. And the 1-1 pitch on the way misses high, 2 balls and a strike. So a hitter's count now to Kyle Schwarber, who is 0 for 2 with a walk in this game. He stands back in left-handed batter's box. Dominguez gets his sign and comes set. And the 2-1 pitch on the way, swinging a pop-up out of play foul behind the plate, and it's 2-2. Oh, Andy, you know the touchdown turkey, like the actual touchdown turkey that Dr. DeLay has? Chom, you should tell Doctor about Andy because we got him to check out Liam's channel and sub maybe after. Here's the 2-2. Strike! 3 called outside corner. No, he didn't call it a strike. It's a ball. And Raleigh's going to challenge it. So it's called a ball. They're going to look it up at ABS and say, that was a strike, Mr. Umpire. And it was. So a strikeout will end the inning, and Sir Anthony Dominguez ends the frame. Okay, let's see if I can find what Dr. DeLay had to say, because Sam told me I should rewind it. Is that it? Sam. That was it. Why'd you tell me to rewind that? I thought you acted like he was going like a rampage on me or something. Oh, I didn't do the 7th inning stretch. I forgot what inning it was. Maybe I'll pull a Chom and do it in between the bottom of the 7th and the top of the 8th. We're back at the ballpark, 8-2. Seattle has the lead, bottom 7. September 5th against the A's is Brian Wu bobblehead night apparently at T-Mobile Park. Not because I knew if you played it where it was you wouldn't hear it. I'm confused, but it's okay. I confuse easily. We have a new pitcher into the game for the Phillies. Let me get back to what I'm actually doing here. Shugart comes in. First task will be Taylor Ward. First pitch is outside corner, strike 1. A sinker that time that just clipped the zone. Shugart on the season, 36 games, 2-1 record, 4.71 ERA. 0-1 pitch to Ward, swinging a pop-up out of play, and it's 0-2. 49 strikeouts in 42 innings pitched. He is from Bridge City, Texas. Drafted by Fitzy's Red Sox back in 2018. And the 0-2 pitch to Ward misses outside on a sweeper. It's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch on the way misses outside, 2-2. Boo Chase. Where's Chase Cad? Samuel, where's Chase Cad at? Shugart comes sent, the 2-2 pitch home, fastball right down the middle, called strike 3 on Taylor Ward. And I believe that's 4 straight strikeouts for the Mariners, going back to the last inning. Bottom of the 6th. No, it was not. Naylor lined out. Canzone and Julio struck out in the last inning, and now Taylor Ward strikes out here. Here's Cal Raleigh, who's having a tremendous game. He takes high for ball 1. Couple homers for the big dumper in this game. He's 2 for 2 with 2 homers. The last Mariners player with 3 home runs in a home game, Edgar Martinez, in 1999 at the Kingdome. And he tried to do it there and fouls it off his leg. And he's in some pain as he fouls it off of his front leg, I believe, or it might have been his back leg. It was his back leg, right off the thigh. Good thing he's got big thighs. He'll have a little bit of a bruise later, but he's fine. Still shaking it off, though. Come on, big dumper. You got all that muscle there. Have a good night, Chris. I appreciate it. No problem. Happy birthday to Chris. Shugart sent, and the 1-1 pitch on the way misses inside. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Andy, who cares about Chase Cad? Well, that's mean. Why? Did he do something that I don't know about? Shugart sent, 2 balls and a strike to Cal Raleigh. And the pitch misses downstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Raleigh stands back in, 3 balls and a strike way ahead. Shugart set. And the 3-1 pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball deep right field. Harper back to the wall, it's gone! Cal Raleigh hits 3 home runs, and it's 9-2 Mariners. Wow! This is unbelievable. Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, he's back. For the first time since 1999, a Mariners hitter has hit 3 home runs in a game at home. The last to do it was Edgar Martinez in 1999 against the Minnesota Twins at the Kingdome. Cole Young stands in and takes downstairs ball 1. Unbelievable night for the big dumper. How about it? Shugart set 1-0 to Young, stays high, and it's 2-0. Cole Young is another guy that hit a home run. He went back-to-back with Cal Raleigh the last time those two came to the plate. See if they can do it again. Two balls and no strikes, Shugart set. And the 2-0 pitch on the way, swinging a fly ball the other way, deep to left field. This ball's back. Marsh onto the warning track will make the catch, 2-1. Cal Raleigh has hit 3 home runs tonight. This is unreal. Whoa! So now Weston Wilson will stand in. Here is the first pitch, swinging a foul ball off to the right. It's 0-1. Big dumper. Big dumper, I hardly knew her. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Unbelievable. How about the catcher of the year, Cal Raleigh, with redemption. In there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Andy, isn't he back at school, Chase? Oh, he is. I mean, I hope he's not in school at this hour. Cal is back, Aaron. Trident's up. That one misses outside to Wilson, and it's 1-2. Shugart set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball strike, 3 called outside corner, and that'll do it for the inning, but nobody in this building cares. Cal Raleigh has hit 3 home runs tonight. He makes it 9-2. Unbelievable night for the big dumper. He's got 50 more home runs to make up to catch up to last year, but we'll take it. 9-2 Mariners. I'm going to take a break for a moment, and we'll be back after this.
High fly. Left center. They're giving up on it because this is gone. 5-hit game tie France. Oh, ho, ho, ho! All the way to the moon! Second deck coming down! Watch out below! Out to left. Kemp watching, turning, gone! Home run! Snare. What a play by Brash. Runs down Trevino. Crawford's got it now. Suarez now playing second. Here it comes. In between. Connor Falefa running in circles. He's out of the base path. It's another double play. Hammered it on its way. This is gone. The first has a Mariner, Carlos Santana. Oh boy. And it is high. Back at the wall. Does he get him again? He does. He does. He does. Carlos Santana. One. Swing a high fly ball. It is by the foul pole. It is deep. It is deep. It is gone. Home run. Walk it off. Eugenio Suarez. First pitch. Drilled to right field. Back and gone. Jesse Winker. One swing tied game. Smoked. Right field. Back and gone. Home run. Pour it on. Cal Raleigh. 0-2 coming. Into right field.
We are back at the ballpark. Cal Raleigh is the story tonight. 3 homers for him. The Mariners have hit 5 in this game, matching their season high, which came in July against CH's Dodgers. Gabe Spire, the new pitcher, onto the bump for the Mariners. To start the top half of inning number 8, Trey Turner is at the plate. First pitch is down and in, ball 1. Spire, 41 games on the season, 2.65 ERA, 34 innings pitched, 30 strikeouts to 13 walks. 1-0 pitch is inside again, 2-0. Yes, I'm back at school on August 27th, then September until June again. It is my last year, though, before possibly university. Hell yeah, chum. Here's the 2-0 to Turner. Swinging a ground ball foul. It's 2-1. Good night, man. Gonna be a lose, but great broadcast, and I appreciate what you do, especially working late nights out here in Nashville. No problem, Trobe. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. 2-1 to Turner. The pitch is inside again, 3-1. Turner 0 for 3 in the ball game. Stands back in, right-handed batter's box. Spire comes set. And the 3-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball shortstop. Backhanded by Rodin. Throw to first is low, but corralled by Josh Naylor. It's a 6-3 put out, and there's one away here on a ground out by Trey Turner. So 9-2 Mariners, 1 out, top of the 8th inning. Here's Bryce Harper, is 2 for 2, couple singles and a walk. And the first pitch to him, swinging a ground ball foul, first base side. And it's 0-1. Andy, you streaming Thursday? Yes. Wait. Maybe. Here's the 0-1 pitch, is outside corner for a strike, and it is 0-2. I work until 5 local time. Let's see the games. The only way I would do a watch party stream is if I do a random game. Here's a foul ball, and it's 0-2. If Liam wants me to take the Giants game for him, I will. But I'll leave that up to him. I don't want to take the Giants away from him, but I don't get off in time to do the Braves game, and the Mariners are off on Thursday. Here's the 0-2 to Harper in the dirt, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Up to you, Sam. It doesn't bother me either way. Swinging a drive into right center field, but it'll hang up for the right fielder, Dom Canzone, to make the catch, and there's 2 away. Doesn't matter. Up to you, Sam. I was just planning on going back to MLB The Show for a night. Here's Luis Arraez. 2 out, nobody aboard in the 8th inning. And the first pitch is outside corner, strike on a slider. It is 0-1. Don Mattingly looking on, the manager for the Phillies. And the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball first base side. It's going to be handled by the second baseman, Cole Young. He flips to Naylor at first, and the inning is over. The Phillies go 1-2-3 very quickly. Good work out of the bullpen by Gabe Spire. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning here in Seattle. It's the Mariners 9 and the Phillies 2. And since we're getting close to the end of the night, let's take another look at the scores around the league. Cal Raleigh catches fire as Mariners cool off Phils. Hell yeah. All right, we already got the finals from earlier. The Guardians are currently winning 4-1 over the Angels. Cubs 7-0 in the bottom of the 9th inning in Arizona. Nobody out with a runner on first for the Diamondbacks. Twins have a 9-1 lead over the A's in the 8th inning. Pirates have a 2-1 lead over the Padres in the 8th inning. Our game 9-2. And then all the other games have gone final. I don't think there's any new finals. Yes, there is. 5-0 Giants. Giants win 5-0 over the Reds in that game Liam was just doing. Good job for him. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Giants in that one as well. But all these other finals are from earlier. Fitzy's Red Sox won 4-2. Sam, your Pirates leading by a run over the Padres, as we just mentioned, our game. And yep, that's what we got going. Sinbin's game is going to be ending momentarily. You would think 1 out runner on first for the Diamondbacks. So overall, if the scores stand to where they are now, it's a good night for the community. Liam said go ahead. He's actually going to the game. Oh, wow, that's cool. Here is stream in Market Mariners. I didn't want to watch the game. Did I hit watch? Brock Rodden leading things off here for the Mariners. Bottom 8. He's down 0-1. I missed a pitch. And the next pitch is down 1-1 on a changeup. Come on. There it goes. One pitch, swinging a drive down the right field line, but hooks foul, and it's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Rodin on strikes. And there's 1 away. So you can call the Giants game? Okay, I might do that. Rosarena now at the plate. Shugard's first pitch is high, ball 1 on a sinker to Randy Rosarena, who is 0 for 2 in the ball game with a walk. Shugart set, and the 1-0 pitch on the way in there for a strike. And it is 1-1 to Randy Rosarena. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom 8 here in Seattle. 9-2, last chance for the Mariners to add on some more insurance runs. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. His helmet flew off. He tried to send that one a country mile. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Shugart set, and the 1-2 pitch on the way misses outside. It's 2-2 to Randy Rosarena. Randy Dandy. He's in Candyland. 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Mariners. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Phillies. Shugart set. And the 2-2 pitch on the way misses outside. Full count, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Rosarena. Shugart comes set. And the 3-2 pitch on the way up and in, ball 4. And Rosarena's aboard with 1 out here in the 8th inning. Andy, why so serious? So raise your hands. I don't know the words to this pretty little song. Here's Dom Canzone now, runner on first with 1 away, bottom 8. Shugart set, and the first pitch. Swinging a line drive into right field. Harper over, making the catch. And there are 2 away. Harper had to run out to his right side. 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Why so angry? Well, I don't know a song to go with that. I'm not angry. I'm having a great time. 9-2 Mariners. I got to call a game in which Cal Raleigh hit 3 home runs. Julio Rodriguez, who's at the plate right now, hit a home run earlier. Shugart set, and the first pitch to Julio misses way outside, ball 1. Mariners have hit 5 home runs tonight, matching their season high in a single game. 1 ball and no strikes. Shugart set, and the 1-0 in there for a strike on the outside corner. Cutter, and it's 1-1. No, when I said Candyland, you looked mad. Oh no, I was not mad. Swing and a miss by Rodriguez on a sweeper outside. It's 1-2. Nope, that was just my RBF. Time called at the plate by Rodriguez. Still 1-2. Now he stands back in. Shugart comes set. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Strike. 3 called on a sinker right down the middle of the plate. Rodriguez couldn't get the bat off the shoulder, and that'll end the inning. Wait, did it? When was the 3rd out? What were the 3 outs in that inning? I was an out behind, I guess. My bad. No, I was not. I'm so confused. I'm confusing myself. Anyway, we're going to the 9th inning. Last chance for Philadelphia. Let's see who's going to come into this game, if anybody, for the Mariners. They might just let... What am I trying to do here? They might just let Spire finish the 9th inning. Come on. Did I not click on Mariners? Oh, they're bringing in a new pitcher. It's going to be Vargas. Carlos Vargas is coming into the game for the Mariners, making just his 2nd appearance this season. 6.75 ERA and 1 1/3. When was that? It was in the past 7 days. Give up 2 hits and a run and a walk. 2 strikeouts in an inning and a third against Chicago on the 22nd. So that's going to be who's coming in to try to finish this baby out. Here for the Mariners. Get them back in the win column after their loss yesterday. Red Sox, Yankees, DeVille, Hayes. Oh, Lord. Okay, Chom, calm down. We are back at the ballpark for the start of the 9th inning. As we just mentioned, Carlos Vargas will come in to try to close this baby out here for the Mariners, as they are 3 outs away from getting game 1 of this series against Philadelphia. 70 games on the season last year for Vargas, 3.97 ERA a year ago. His first task will be Alec Bohm. And the first pitch to him, swinging a ground ball back to the mound. It goes off his glove, trickles towards second, and he recovers and throws him out. My goodness. That one ricocheted off the glove of Vargas, kind of trickled back towards second base. He recovers, gets it, and throws a strike to first in time. And there's one away here in the 9th, just like that. Orioles. Okay, got it. That one almost got me. I'm doing it on purpose, too. Yeah, no crap. Anyways, Bryson Stott, the hitter, lefty. First pitch to him, stays high. Called a strike, and no challenge either. It's 0-1. Okay, we'll take it. How high was that pitch? Look how high that pitch was right here. Next pitch, as the Mariners were showing a replay, and I didn't actually see the pitch. It was a strike, though, and it's 0-2. And Stott calls time before the next pitch. Mariners Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball back to the mound again. Vargas underhand flips it to Naylor, and the Mariners are 1 out away from getting the win here against the Phillies. Two out in the 9th inning. Mariners are an out away from getting the win. And now, what is happening in the crowd? There's a commotion in the crowd. I don't know what that was about, but the Seattle fans rise to their feet. Marsh, the hitter, takes outside ball 1. Lilies, translated to in flower on YouTube. Here's the 1-0 to Marsh, swinging a fly ball down the left field line, hooking into the seats, a foul ball, and it's 1-1. Rationals. Cal hit 3 home runs, so we are out of fireworks. Not sorry for the inconvenience, is what it says on the Mariners Jumbotron. That is awesome. And Cal Raleigh is acting like he didn't see it, but he did. Here's the 1-1, and it's a swing and a foul ball. 1-2 the count, and the Phillies are down to their final strike. Cardinals. Mariner fans on their feet. Vargas is ready. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The ball game is over. The Mariners win it 9-2 in Game 1 against the Phillies, and they secure Game 1 of the series. Well done by the Mariners tonight, and I am still perfect in calling Mariner games. I was skeptical coming into this game with the Mariners hosting the Phillies, and they got it done. They hit 5 homers, 3 of them by the big dumper Cal Raleigh, another one by Julio Rodriguez, and the other one by Cole Young. What a game from Seattle, at least from a Mariner fan's perspective. It has been good. It has been fun. Final line, 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Mariners, 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Phillies. As there's our final line score. The win goes to Logan Gilbert. He moves to 11-7 on the season. Wheeler gets the loss. He moves to 10-5. And what a good game. Good game for the Mariners in this one, as they win it 9-2 over the Phillies. As I'm trying to get back into this box here. Player of the game obviously goes to the big dumper Cal Raleigh, who hit 3 home runs in the game. He also walked, 4 RBIs for him. What up, Sinbin? Welcome in. Just finishing up here. Mariners just got the win moments ago. Cal Raleigh hit 3 home runs in the game. Team comparison here. 9-2 is their score. 10 hits to 5 for the Mariners. 5 home runs to 1 for Philadelphia. 25 total bases for the Mariners tonight. How about that? Neither team stole a base. Mariners left 6 on base. Phillies 5. Philly had an error. Mariners did not. More coverage. Don't care about that. Take a look at our box real fast for the Mariners. Good win for Seattle, says Sinbin. Hey, Andy, just wanted to say I look forward to our series next Monday at Fenway Park. Yes, sir, Justin. Sinbong. Oh, excuse me, Sinbin. Ooga Booga translated to surface of the book. Okay, box score for the Mariners. Let's see who had a hit and who didn't. Canzone had a hit. A couple strikeouts for him. He went 1 for 5. Julio had a couple hits, including a 3-run homer. Josh Naylor had 3 hits. He went 3 for 4 in the ball game. Taylor Ward was hitless. Cal Raleigh, 3 hits, all of them being home runs. What a night for him. Cole Young hit a home run, went back-to-back with Cal Raleigh earlier in the ball game. 10 total hits for the Mariners. Logan Gilbert on the bump, 5 innings of work, 5 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and they gave up that home run to JT Realmuto. Dominguez, Inspire, and Vargas were all good out of the bullpen. And that's all she wrote for this game. Mariners win it 9-2. So I appreciate all the views tonight. See if anybody's live at this point. We might have been the last game. We might have been the last game of the night. Would have redirected to you, but your game is over. No, don't worry about it, Sidbin. You're all good. Appreciate it. Well, I feel nice like sugar spy. Whoa, I feel good, so good, I got you. Is Dr. Delay still live? I don't think he's live anymore. Oh, he is still live. See if I can actually get this to work here. There it is. Okay, we are going to get out of here and raid Mr. Dr. Delay. So that's where we'll be going after this. Let's see if this works. So that's where we will be going. And until then, good night from Seattle. Mariners win at 9-2. Have a good night, everybody.